you're talking about body count, right?
Yeah.
When I was in my 20s, I wasn't the best.
What do
Yeah,
you mean? What do you mean? Like,
as
what,
in
what's
like
the best?
I can date a guy and it doesn't work out. Instead of me to take time and obviously reflect on the relationship, I move on quick.
Huh.
And when you move on quick and you keep moving on, your body count tends to go higher. But
Yeah.
obviously, when you're in your 30s, obviously, like you've matured more, you reason different, you won't move on so quick, and obviously, you reflect more on relationships that fail.
So what are
So,
you saying? So what are
yeah,
you saying? So what you're basically saying is that you used to throw. You wasn't like doing it in a way where, oh, I'm just meeting one night stands, but like
no,
you would move on quick. So
I move on
it would
quick,
end.
yeah.
You meet another guy. You end. You
Yeah,
meet another guy.
yeah,
So
that's how I
ended up
was.
getting bare mileage like that.
Yeah, but when I turn, I'm 35 now. But when I was in when I would say when I turned 30, obviously I reflected. I started reflecting more. I don't move on as quick, so I changed. So are you telling me if I meet someone that's good or that has a I meet okay if I meet someone like you wouldn't try and say okay she's changed, she's a better person now. You won't give it a try.
I'll be real. It's a case to case. Yeah,
Yes.
but it's not a good start.
No.
It's definitely not a good start. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, um, it's just like it's just like if I was to ask you if you met a guy who, you know, he's a good guy but he's completely broke, would you give
Yes.
him a chance?
I will. Yeah.
For real?
I
Like,
will
like
honestly.
you're gonna have to make a lot of allowance for that. Like, you're just gonna have to be like, yeah, he's broke. Like, he says that he's worth it, so I'm just gonna go. So at your age, at this stage
Yes.
in life, you would be okay with that.
Well, if I see him trying hard to better himself, why not? I'll give him a chance. If he's just broke and he's not trying to help himself, he's just at the club trying to do fraud or stuff like that. No, I would not. But if I see him doing like going for like job interviews, applying for jobs, but he's not doing so well financially, yes, I will give it a go. I will.
Wow. You're a nice girl then.
Yeah, yeah. I told you when I was in my 30s.
But a lot of people would say you're crazy for doing that.
I know a lot of people say, but I've
Like,
dated
because
guys
obviously,
that
if he's got to
yeah.
that if he's got to that stage in life and he's broke, that means he's prolifically been making bad financial decisions his whole life.
Okay, that brings it back to myself. I was
And that brings
making
it back to what I'm saying
yeah,
with the body count. And
exactly, yeah.
and the thing is, even with my example of a broke guy can change his situation, become a millionaire. If you've got a high body count, that's it. You can't
Yes.
change that.
Yeah, but okay, but when you grow, I don't know, like, 'cause in your 20s you make bad decisions. In your 30s, you feel like, okay, yeah, you've grown up, you've experienced this. I want to, I want to mature and try another direction. And obviously, like that was your past. Like you've changed, you're a better person. So I feel like a guy that should give you a chance. Like you shouldn't just talk about your past.
I just think that like you got to understand that men care about a woman's past and women care about a man's future.
Okay, yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because if you don't know where you're coming from, you don't know where you're going. Like, so guys will judge a woman based on her past because it will kind of give him an indicator of what to expect in the future. You get
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And the other thing about like when women have a high body count, yeah, which like women will say, oh, you're being insecure, it's insecure, maybe you got a little willy. Yeah. It's
yeah.
because, yeah, like if you've slept with loads of different guys, you've had all different types of techniques, strategies, shapes, sizes,
Yes.
everything, colours, yeah.
Yeah.
One man can't satisfy
Oh
her.
my
She
god.
needs more wood for the fire.
No, that's not true.
One man can't satisfy her. That's why do you think that guy even made that song? Because
I
it's
don't.
true.
Yeah.
It's like this, yeah. Say you have a woman, yeah, that she's only slept with one guy. Like from when she got in the game, she got locked down in a relationship, she's been with a guy, that's all she knows. That's the only willy she has taken, fam.
Okay.
Her body physically is calibrated to his body. Like
Yeah.
as well as the emotional attachment there, bond. Yeah. she's gonna find it way more difficult to step out of that relationship or move on, like you said, yeah,
Yeah.
than a woman that's like slept with like 60 guys.
Um. No.
Huh?
No. I don't agree.
Go on, let's hear it.
Um.
Let's
Okay.
hear
Yes.
this
Okay.
logic. I can't wait to hear this. Go on, make it
Okay.
make
Good.
sense.
I'll make it make sense. I was engaged. I got engaged when I was 29. I got married,
Yeah.
and I've been with the same man for the past 6 years.
Okay.
And I have not wanted to look outside even once.
You've never looked at someone else and thought, "Rah, that reminds me of Perry from back in the day."
No, because no, because the reason why I was moving on a lot during my 20s, well, most people blame the other party, but I would say it's really down to the other guys, really. And I feel like I was just meeting guys that, because I used to go clubbing as well. I used to meet guys in the club as well, and they were
Red
um,
flag,
yeah,
party
red
girl,
flag, yeah. So
party girl. Yeah. So you was a party girl. You was meeting guys like. This is why. Oh my god. This is why you girls. You need to actually start listening to guys. I'm not even saying I know everything, but guys
yeah,
like me that say things because, especially the younger girls, so you don't make these kind of choices.
mistakes, yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying? And unfortunately, a lot of older women will give younger women bad advice. Like, yeah, just go and be a party girl. Don't let them tell you what to do. Go and do whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it messes you up later on in life. Because really and truly,
yeah,
if you're a party girl, yeah, I'm gonna try and think of it from a woman's point of view right now, yeah.
yeah.
If you are a party girl, cool, you're young, you want to have fun and socialize and meet different people, cool. That's okay, I guess, in theory. But what happens is you're going to the club to meet guys that are party boys.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I made bad decisions when I was
So
in my
what do you
20s.
think? You're gonna meet the love of your life in the rave.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. When I was in my 20s, I used to go clubbing a lot. So I used to meet guys in the club. And obviously, like, when I meet them, I would take them serious, but they won't take me serious. Then we end up breaking up and all of that, all messing up. But my husband, I didn't meet him in the club. I met him when I went on holiday. I met
Oh,
him.
okay.
Um, well,
That's
for a
what I'm
bit,
saying. People, someone's sitting in the chat. Someone's trying to meet their soulmate at carnival.
yeah,
What are you talking about, bro? It doesn't make sense. And this is the thing. So what happens is you girls, from when you get old enough, you start going to clubs, brunches, day parties, whatever, and then you keep sleeping with these guys, and it's usually the same type of guy as well. It's usually the same type of guys you lot go for. Like,
yes, I
them
used to go for
guys
the
know
same kind of
exactly what to
guys.
say, and he knows exactly what to do to
Exactly.
get you in
Yes.
bed. And then
Exactly.
and what happens is you lot end up getting like all this high mileage from these Tyrones, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you end up having a little bit of a kind of like bitter. Get a lot. Not all women, but a lot of women start being bitter towards men because it's like,
I
oh,
was
you
bitter.
lot are
Yeah, I was
liars.
bitter.
Yeah, you lot are liars. You lot are dogs. You lot are cheaters. Blah blah. No, it's just the guys that you like.
Yes, it was. Yes, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was the guys I liked. Yes, I was bitter at one point, but it was the guys I was choosing because the club guys, they don't work. They're into fraud, buy champagne, pop a few bottles, the same old thing.
Yeah, because
Rubbish.
you girls love shiny things. Love it. You lot love it. Yeah.
And then I made a mistake. I was engaged before. I met my ex in at work, and because he wasn't like the flashy type, all those kind of like um he didn't used to like clubbing. He should just like go to work, come home. I found him boring.
Yeah, of course you did.
And then I ended up messing up with him, and he was actually a good guy.
You see? You see? And why is it that you found him boring? Because you've been messing around with the Tyrones in the past.
Exactly, yeah, the Tyrones
And
messing up.
that's why body count matters. It's not even just body count, it's past.
Yeah, but when you're in your 30s, I'm
And it
35.
gets to the point.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I actually let me like try and like give you girls an out. Yeah,
Okay.
like if you as a woman can recognize, or if a guy is talking to a woman that recognizes that she's not happy that she's lived that certain way, or she's not happy about her mileage, she recognizes where she went wrong, and she values, like, quote unquote boring, then that possibly could be somebody you could work with. But if it's one of them ones, you're talking to one of these women that are, my body count don't matter, it doesn't matter, why do you care, you're insecure, you got a little willy, that's why you're insecure, bruv. Like, you can't do nothing with that, bruv.
No, I'm not
Because
like that. I realized I messed up when I was in my 20s. I say like I wasn't the best in my 20s, but when I turned 30, I woke up and obviously like I accept. Yeah, I used to follow the time runs. I'm not gonna lie. I used to my mindset was totally different in
yeah,
my 20s.
yeah.
I used to find being at home boring, going to the movies boring, just always at the club.
And this is the thing, that's actually real life.
Yeah,
Boring is real life. All this party thing, that's not real. It's an illusion. It's fake. Like, it's not.
yeah.
It ends when the lights come on. You know when the lights come on and everyone scatters like cockroaches. That's because the reality set in. Bro, who the hell am I actually dancing with? What the hell?
Exactly. Yeah, it's true.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just that's how it is. Like, that's how it is. But at least, but this is the thing. I can respect that you said the first thing you said is like you recognize that it was wrong or the mistake. Like, you recognize that, and that's
Yeah,
why
I
I can.
recognize it.
You
Yeah,
get me? But a lot of women, what when you see these conversations, especially about body count, a lot of these women are defiant in that. Like, they're like, it don't matter.
yeah,
This
that's
is what
wrong.
it is.
Yeah, I think I feel like they're not really accepting they were wrong. You have to accept it. You have
Yeah,
to accept it to move on. To be honest, so I
yeah.
have.
Let me hear what this other guest has to say, because she been waiting.
Okay.
I think it's a girl. So
Oh.
that girl, yeah, what's going on?
Hiya, I just wanted to apologize for calling you Richard. I didn't know that you didn't like that.
Yeah, man, it's Richez. Come on. But anyway, what else
Richard,
you?
sorry, I didn't know.
So
I
what do you
just
want to say quickly? What do you want to
so
say?
I joined in the conversation when you were speaking to. I don't know if that person's your friend, but he was
Nah, I
like,
don't know no one.
"Oh, apologies." Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys were speaking. I think he was speaking about, like, was it double standard? I don't know what you guys were talking about, but I think he was talking about, like, just in general about, like, body count and stuff. I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, men wanting to have somebody that has, like, a low amount of partners, because at the end of the day, it's your choice. But then my only issue is, why men who have these large numbers, why do they expect themselves to have women with lower numbers? It doesn't really make any sense.
Well, to be honest with you, it don't really matter, because if a guy is able to attract a lot of women, he's gonna attract good girls anyway. He's gonna attract bad girls, ducks, all types of girls, and the good girls with low BC.
Of course,
So it
yeah,
don't
that
really matter, really.
I mean, it kind of does though, because, like, one thing that I've realized, a lot of guys that do have these high numbers, they tend to be, like, extremely, like, reckless, if that makes sense.
They tend to be what?
Like, reckless, and also they tend to be very religious as well.
Is it?
Extremely.
You're saying that guys that throw their willy around and sleep with loads of women, they tend to be very religious.
Absolutely.
Well, wait, I don't know about that one. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Maybe
and
that's your experience. I
I
don't
mean,
know about that.
it's with a lot of women's experience, but aside from that,
Is
like, I
it?
think, yeah,
That's the first I've ever heard. I've never
I
heard
mean,
that.
I've
And
heard it many times.
I did a podcast show that I at least spoke to about 600 women on my show, and I've never heard any of them ever say that before.
I mean, that's 600 out of how many women in the world?
Yeah, but that's 600 compared to you one.
It's not just me, it's compared to a lot of women who have shared the same
Okay,
experience.
cool. Well, okay, cool. I've never heard no woman ever say that.
Okay, and that's fine. But anyways, I think the guy that you were talking to, who was speaking about, I think, fresh and fit, So I don't know if you like follow their ideology, but one of their ideologies is like a man should like have at least an experience with 50 women, but these are the same individuals that are surprised why women aren't virgins, and it's like, who are you sleeping with?
Yeah, I
It
hear
makes
that.
no
I hear
sense.
that. Like personally, I don't subscribe to anybody's ideology. I have my own. Do you get what I'm saying? I was doing my content before Fresh and Fit even came out. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I've met these guys. I've been on video with these guys. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So, like, it is what it is. But the whole you need to have 50 women thing, I don't know about that. I don't know. I wouldn't say something like that. Do you get what I'm saying? I wouldn't even think that. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's good to have experience. It's good to know what you want and what you don't want.
Yeah, but you don't need to be in contact with someone's genitals to know that, though.
Yeah. You're right. You don't necessarily need to sleep with someone to know, this is somebody I don't want, and those kind of qualities is not what I'm looking for. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, and I think when it comes to like body count as well, I think in general, across the board, both men and women, they shouldn't be sleeping around regardless. Like, I think we can't be like praising men for doing it and shunning women for doing it when they both require each other.
Yeah, but the reality is that, like, it's not all guys that can really go around and really get women like that.
Yeah, but okay, but
No, but it's not really a
why
yeah
did,
but thing,
no, but
because
I'm saying, but
that's
why does
actually a
it
very
matter?
substantial point.
No,
Like,
but I'm saying,
because
why
most of
does
you
it
women,
matter?
think about it, most of you women, you are all attracted to the same guys, and those
Not
guys,
all.
and that's the reason why those guys have a high body count, because they're the most attractive men in the pool in the dating market.
Not necessarily. So are you saying if somebody's attractive, it makes sense for them to have a high body count?
I never said it makes sense. I said
No, I'm
exactly
saying
what I said.
I'm asking.
It does it make sense? Well, logically, it makes sense. Yeah, logically on paper, it would make sense
So why is this?
why they would have a high body count. It makes
Yeah, but
sense why they would.
yeah, but why can't this be applied to women who are beautiful as well?
What's that?
Why can't this logic be applied to women that are beautiful as well?
It can be, but at the end of the day, what men and women look for in each other are different things. Because at
Yeah,
the end of the day, on the whole, women usually like men that other women like as well. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so
that's very debatable
is
because we
it?
can't.
You
Yeah,
think
we can't.
so?
Yeah, I think it's
How
very
do you think? How
debatable.
do you think all these guys that are like actors and athletes, they become quote unquote heartthrob? You know when they say, "Oh, he's a heartthrob." How do you think that comes about?
Okay, I don't know what that means. Is that like attractive?
Yeah, like, oh, he's a celebrity that all women like, oh, lusting over, blah blah blah. Like Idris Elba. When everyone used to go on about Idris Elba or Chris Brown or ASAP Rocky or what's that American streamer's name? Duke Dennis or King 68 the Great
I mean, with
or
Duke Dennis, he
Marlon
attracts
or
a
all these
particular
guys, like,
demographic of women.
pardon me?
Duke Dennis only really attracts a particular demographic of women.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's an example. It's just an
Okay.
example. You don't have to get too
Okay,
stuck on one of them.
I was just saying, yeah.
Yeah. Like, and now, like, some of the people in the chat, oh, Duke Dennis is mid, bro. Like, it's an example. Like,
Okay, so
coming
you're
from
basically
up,
saying they're
guys.
all attractive. That's why a lot of women find. That's why a lot of
I
women
think
want
that
them.
if enough women come out and say that a guy is attractive, then that guy will become attractive to even a bigger pool of women.
Yeah, because they're popular. They're celebrities. They're not living
No,
down
no,
the road.
nah. It's not just because they're celebrity does make you more attractive, yes. But there's guys that are ugly celebrities. They're not heartthrobs. Every celebrity is not highly sought after by women the
Okay.
same way.
Yeah, of course. So what is the point if there's some celebrities who are still not
The point
sought
is
after?
that women tend to be attracted. Women are attracted to men who other women find attractive. So, for instance, yeah, like, and a lot of guys know this what I'm gonna say. Like, and some guys don't know because they don't really have experience out in the world. Yeah, if a guy goes to a club, yeah, and say he goes there with a very attractive woman, yeah, say he's just like a 6, and he's there with a one woman that's an 8, or he's with a group of 8s. Do you realize what happens in that club?
Tell me.
All the other women start to look at that guy. Who is that guy? Even guys are going to look at him like, who is this? And the fact that women will look at that guy because of the women he's got around him, women will be subconsciously attracted to that guy. They want to know what that guy's about. They want to be one of those girls. They want to be next to that guy. Press one in the chat if in the chat. Press one in the chat if you know what I'm talking about.
Wait, so if Stephen Hawkins had an array of women around him, all the women are going to be
That's an
lesbian?
extreme, bro. Come on, bro.
No, but why is it an extreme?
That's an extreme, bro.
But
How you
why
gonna?
is it an
So,
extreme?
bro, the average. We're talking about the average guy walking. Women always go to extremes to try and break a point.
I
Like
don't think
exceptions
that's
don't make
actually
rules,
true.
bro.
I don't think that's actually true. Maybe we can agree to disagree with that one then.
How could you say that's not? What?
No, because I don't know.
You've
Maybe
never
I'm
seen that happen in real life.
no, because if I'm going to be attracted to a guy, it's because of how he looks and how I've interacted with him. No woman around him is going to make me be like, oh, I want to be with this guy. It makes zero sense. Maybe I'm speaking on my own experience.
Yeah, it sounds kind of anecdotal, like, to be honest, but that's fine. If that's your truth, that's your truth, innit? Like, but at the end of the day, and the women that want to be, delusional can say, yeah, I agree with her, she's right. No, it's not true. Because everybody knows what I'm talking about. When I said that if a guy's walking around, and let's say he may not be attractive, but he's dressed well, like decent, and he's coming in there with bad bees, that raises his status. Because it's not just looks as well, it's status as well. Like, so his status automatically goes up because he's with hot women, because it's not easy just to be around hot women.
Again, I still don't understand. So, like, the average woman that's walking around to Tesco's, if she was to see a guy surrounded by like tens, she's going to be intrigued and wants to be with him.
She's going to be interested. She's going to want to know what is going on. What is the situation with this guy? Why has he got these hot women? Why are they around him? I want to know. That's how they'll, bro. Like, this is just psychology.
There's a difference between wanting to know why that's happening and wanting to be with him.
Ah, yeah, but that's how it starts, though. There's the trigger. Because if those women was not there, they wouldn't care, fam. That's the whole point.
But my point is, if you're attractive regardless of who you are around.
No. You're not understanding. What I'm saying is, like, okay, there's guys out there that are just straight, they're attractive guys, innit? Yeah? Like, they don't need no help. They don't need no tricks or whatever, yeah? Boom, there's those guys. Then there's those guys that they have tools that they use to make themselves more higher status, which it makes them more attractive to the opposite sex. So whether it be money, car, clothes, jewelry, having bad bees around you, like, this is how it works. And I'm saying in terms of men that are attractive to a lot of times when men are attracted to a lot of women, it's usually a lot of women already have confirmed that this guy is an attractive guy, and so it kind of makes women, oh wow, it's all these women think he's attractive. He must be attractive. Like, they must see something that what is it that I don't see? Maybe I am seeing it. Oh, actually, he is attractive. Yeah, he is actually. Yeah, he's hot.
I still think it depends on the woman and who she's attracted to, because when you look at different women across the world, there are certain celebrities where they find them attractive and certain celebrities that they don't find attractive. It really depends. I think, not trying to be stereotypical, but based on certain parts of London, let's say if a girl grew up around a certain type of man, she's going to find like Dennis attractive, whereas girls like myself who didn't necessarily grow up in that area, we're going to be like, what the hell?
What area did you grow up in?
It really depends.
Actually, that's a great thing you just said. What area did you grow up in? Because, yeah, go on.
I'm not saying.
Not exact area, but what kind of region?
London.
What, West London?
East London.
East London? Bro, okay.
Yeah.
So was you like in the urban atmosphere?
Why are you laughing?
Nah, because the way you speak, yeah, and it's not a diss or anything.
No, I get it all the time, it's fine.
But it sounds like you're kind of not really from, I'd say, from my background. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you sound more like, I don't know, Chelsea.
No.
I don't know, like, I don't know. Because you're saying, oh, Duke Dennis, like, he would only attract a certain type of woman. I was just like, okay.
Yeah, because the average woman, when
What
you go
kind
to
of woman would
Tesco's,
do Dennis to attract then?
I don't. I'm going to get a lot of slack for it, but like, I
Probably.
don't know, the 20-inch bust down, that type, you know.
So,
No,
so what you're saying? This is what this girl said, not me. You know, yeah. She's saying that Duke Dennis would only predominantly attract the 22-inch bust down hair unit girls. That's what
or
he's
white
saying.
girls that surround themselves with a lot of BLK women or
Oh, so
people.
what are you though?
I'm black. I'm BLK
Why'd you say BLK?
because I don't want your life to get flagged.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's actually, yeah. You smashed it. Thank you. But yeah, yeah, that's interesting. So what 100% black? Like what country are your parents from?
I was born in Nigeria.
You was born in Nigeria and your voice is like that.
Yeah, I came here when I was 3.
Ah, okay. Cool. So what kind of guys do you think are like heartthrobs or find to be attractive? Because obviously you don't find Duke Dennis attractive. So
No.
so what kind of guys would you say are attractive guys that you would imagine would have high body counts and you would stay away from them?
I wouldn't say high body count because there are a very lot of questionable looking men that still have high body counts, whereas you have men who are very attractive but are very reserved, and I think that reservedness makes them even more attractive. That's just my experience. So I'd
Fancy
say
that.
somebody that I'm attracted to is probably like Keith Powers
Who?
or Keith Powers.
Keith Powers. I don't even know who that is.
Ryan Destiny's fiance.
I don't even know who that is. Let me write his name. Hold on. Keith. Is she gone?
No, I'm here.
What, Keith Powers, yeah?
Yes.
Let me see this guy. Oh, some light-skinned dude, the light-skinned black guy.
Nothing to do about his skin tone, but
No,
just
no,
to
no, I'm just
do.
describing him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ah, you like the soft features type of guys, man.
Not necessarily soft features, no.
But that's the kind of guy, his face he's got,
But
though.
that's one man. I really have a diverse palette when it comes to men. I don't have a particular type, just not Duke Dennis or like, I don't know, these types of individuals that people would think I should be attracted to.
Oh, okay. All right. So give me another example of a celebrity guy you find attractive.
What's his name? He was in Divergent. Don't laugh. It was the YT one. 1 second, let me find his name.
The whitey one. Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna do a video about interracial dating tomorrow, bruv. Yeah, I'm doing a video about interracial.
His name is Theo James.
Who?
Theo James.
Theo Jane.
James.
Theo James. All right, let's see what Theo looks like, bruv. Oh, what? Oh, that guy. Oh, what, bruh, boy? You got some next taste still. that's a proper white guy, bro. He looks like his name's Jack.
Michael B. Jordan as well. It's a very wide range. I don't necessarily just go for the.
How many, like, of your boyfriends, yeah? How has more been white or black?
I've never dated a YT person in my life.
Oh, okay. So you only like the brothers, yeah?
It's not that I only like them. They're just people that I just tend to probably feel more comfortable to date, but I don't care about the person's color whatsoever.
Would you say that white guys are? Do you get in position to date white guys? Yeah, white guys though.
Not necessarily. I would say in the past, some said that they were scared to approach me, but I don't really have. I'm not really in close proximity to them like that.
Oh, you just find them attractive from far.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't really like date people. Like I don't really date in general, so.
Oh, what are you gonna be, a nun or what? Like,
No, I'm not going to be a nun. I just don't like. You know, some people go on dates like every week. I go on a date like. I think the most I've been on a date with someone like different people is like 2 or 3 in 1 year.
okay. So before I want to bring in the other guest as well into the conversation. So, but before I do that, I'm gonna ask you. So, do you think that men should like ignore a woman's body count? Is that your take?
No, that's not my take whatsoever. I think everybody should be considering anybody that they're dating their body count. My only issue is when a man has an extremely high one and he feels entitled to a woman that has a low one when they are extremely reckless. That's my only issue. I think everyone should be looking at who they are talking to, but also doing some self-reflection and sitting down. I have done XYZ with all these people. Why do I deserve somebody that kept to herself all this time? Because it's not fair on her. The same way you said it's not fair that you've worked on your body all this time and somebody's just sitting down, nyash on the chair, eating potato chips. I've worked hard. Why do they deserve me? It goes the same way.
You know what? I do hear what you're saying. I do actually. I kind of respect what you're saying still. Yeah, but at the same time, like I'm not. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. But at the same time, yeah, a key that can open many locks is a valuable key. A lock that can be opened by many keys is a useless lock.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we're not keys. And at
No,
the end of the day,
but the reality is that okay, if we was to do a test right now, who could go and find someone to sleep with in the next 5 minutes, and me and you went outside to go and do that experiment, you would win 10 times out of 10.
okay, but what's your point?
So what does that tell you? And I don't think I'm a bad looking guy.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. You're actually quite attractive, actually. But what I'm saying,
thank you.
you are. No, but what I'm saying is just because you can doesn't mean you should. Doesn't mean you should. And does it not logically make more sense that if you have more options, it makes more sense that you have more partners? The same way you're saying these men are attractive, it makes sense they have high partners. Why can we not apply this to women? It doesn't make sense.
No, but that's the thing. Like at the end of the day, like I just from my own personal experience, I've never come across a woman really asking me, "Oh, what's your body count?"
And
Because women don't
neither
care.
have
But
I.
women
I
don't really.
haven't.
I don't think women like. I get it. You lot are saying it and voicing your opinion right now in this conversation. But in real life, do you really go and ask the guy you're dating, "Oh, what's your body count?" Or even when you're with the guy, do you bother to ask? No.
Well, with
The
me
guy will want to
personally,
know though. The guy will definitely want to know.
but one thing I've realized is the guys that do ask these questions, they tend to have an extremely wild past, and I think they're saying it because they kind of want to be like, "I've done this. Has this girl done this as well?" And sometimes they also ask what you've done because they want to see what they can get away with. That's the
Get
difference.
away with what the hell?
Yeah, yeah. But I get away with like, okay, like let me see what the most she can do. She's done this, then maybe she's going to do this with me. That's why some of them do ask that question.
Is it? That's some really devious minds you're dealing with, man.
No, not. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
that is. That's a devious mind. Oh, has she taken spit roast? Has she had one in the back, one in the front? Like, so then if she's done that, then I can. You get me? That's what I'm saying. It's
no,
all
but
a bit
it
tricky
wasn't
now.
to that extent. It's just maybe when I was like 18, somebody asked me, "What's the most you've done with a guy?" He was asking that question because he's done so many things with a girl, and he wanted to see what he could get away with me.
Okay, was he a Tyrone?
I'm sorry, what's a tyrant? Is it like
Attractive black
again?
guy?
I don't want. Oh, I thought it was like a street man.
No, 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 no. That's not. No, a roadman is just a roadman, innit? But
Okay.
a Tyrone could be a banker, lawyer, doctor, policeman, a roadman. He could be any type of guy, but it's his physical attributes. Do you get what I'm saying? So a Tyrone would be like a tall, attractive, in shape guy, black guy.
Oh, so it has to be a BLK man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because the white counterpart would be Chad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the man was attractive.
Yeah, and there you go.
Yeah, but I
There
still
you
don't
have
get
it,
your
bro.
point.
Because I knew he was gonna be a Tyrone.
Yeah, but then there are other quote unquote Tyrones who haven't done anything. That's why I said that it really depends on the individuals because there are many men who are not that attractive, but they still have higher body counts as well.
Yeah, they're banging ducks though.
Exactly. So can you
No, but
see my
that's not
point?
even, bruh. Like that's not even. I wouldn't even, bruh. I wouldn't even count that, bruh.
Yeah,
If,
but
if the
can you
guy's just
see my
if the
point?
guy's just messing around with twos and threes, bro, like
So
nah,
it's
man.
different depending on who he's with then when it comes to body
No,
count.
because you're probably not gonna even. that kind of energy of a guy that just sleeps with any old thing. I'm sure a lot
But
of
that's
women
with a
would be
lot of
able to
guys, though,
detect
especially
that
in
energy.
university. That's with a lot of guys, especially in university, though. Is that not?
Maybe.
How do we measure this? How do we measure the context if we're just looking at the man? We don't
Yeah,
know
but
who he's been with.
a Tyrone is not mashing twos and threes.
You say that now, but you'd
He
be
ain't. He
surprised.
no. Listen, like I would like. Okay, put it like this, yeah. Any guy and any guys in this chat right now, yeah, can attest to this. Any guy that has really been active, yeah. A lot of guys lie and say, "Oh no, I only date baddies. I only date." Yeah, right, bro. Yeah. Any guy that's had a lot of women in his life, some of them have been ducks. Some of them have been twos and threes. You get what I'm saying? Like, but a guy that's a Tyrone, he's Tyrone. So that means a lot of women find him attractive. And especially in that university stage of life where you don't necessarily need to be rich. Like, you don't need to necessarily have to have your own place because you've got the dorm accommodation. You don't need a car because you're on campus. Like, all you need is vibes, really. Good
Okay,
looks and vibes.
but does that
Bro,
not add to my
them
point,
guys are
though?
getting attraction from the most attractive girls in the environment and then the sevens and the sixes and the fives. He doesn't really have to deal with twos and threes. He's Tyrone.
Yeah, but with the men that are unattractive that would sleep with anything, does that not pose the question to women like, if this man has slept with anything, are
Yeah,
you
but
not going to take into
yeah, but
consideration who he's
no,
been
but
with?
the thing is, the majority of guys are not getting girls though.
But how do we know that?
We know that because there's a male loneliness epidemic.
I thought it was a women's epidemic.
We know that because average. Listen, as I said, yeah, a couple years ago, like I used to do a podcast show that like a lot of people used to watch and know me for, yeah. And like I used to have like there's panels of women every single night come and talk about their opinions about life and dating and that. And I
Oh, I
always used
think
to
I
ask
used to actually see it. Sorry, but those women had a particular. They weren't your average women,
they
though.
weren't all the same, man. They weren't.
I'm not
Some of
saying they
them
weren't the
was.
same. I'm just saying they weren't your average everyday Jane next door type of woman, though.
They came from all different types of walks of life. What do you mean?
Yeah, obviously, but they weren't your average woman.
I don't know about that. I think they represented all different types. To be fair, but
Okay.
but let me not forget the point I'm making. The question I always posed to these panels of women was: do you think the average woman is happy to be with the average man, or does the average woman think she's better than the average man? And the answer was always the same: the average woman is not attracted to the average man. So
But
you got to look at
average
it like
women.
this, yeah. If so, you got to look at it like this, yeah. The average men are locked out because the women that are on their level don't want to be with them. They don't want to see them. They don't register them.
I'd have to
Most women
disagree.
think they're tens.
But I'd have to disagree because average people date average people.
Yeah, because they have to. Because life forces them to.
So they are dating them then. So why are they lonely?
Yeah, but by that time, the whatever the mileage, their past is going to reflect where they stood in the hierarchy.
Okay, but you're
You
saying
get what I'm
this
saying?
because all these women have the crazy numbers that you
I'm
guys
saying
have.
listen. Let me put it like this, yeah. Let me make it clearer, yeah. So the average women, yeah, they're looking at Chad and Tyrone. They're looking at the guys that are good looking. They're looking at the guys that have money. They're looking at those guys. Yeah. Women tend to come on. Women tend to date up.
Yeah, but not always. But looks wise, absolutely not. A lot of the time, it's the women
Okay,
that
and
come
that's why I said
attractive.
money. That's why I said money as well. Like
But then, can we separate it then?
no,
Because you
I was
said the
trying to
Chad
make a
isn't.
point. I was trying to make a
Okay.
point. I was trying to make a point.
Okay.
Like the point is that like women will tend to date up. So if you look at it, I wish I could make a graph right now. Like if the women are all dating up on an incline, yeah, and the men are like kind of behind, that means some men are just gonna be locked out. They're gonna be locked out until those women start to think, oh, you know what? I've just been getting high mileage. I've just been sleeping with these guys. They never commit to me. They think they're better than me. They keep dumping me for some better looking woman or better option. Now I'm going to have to bring my dating requirements down. And now I'm going to have to just be humble and date this guy that I don't really find that attractive. That's when he comes into the game.
Again,
That's when those guys come into the game. The woman's already had her fun. She's racked up the mileage already.
but this whole mileage thing, I don't know. It sounds extremely niche. This is really not a representation of women whatsoever. And I'm not. I don't know you
It's
personally.
niche.
So,
What's
yeah.
niche? What, people sleeping together? Is that
No,
niche?
I'm saying that like the type of woman you're describing, where she's had her fun in her 20s and she's quote unquote racked up all these numbers. This is not really a
I never said
reality
a
of
specific number, you know.
No, I'm just saying like by racked up, it means a high number, does it not?
Bro, like, you've racked up. If you've got more than 1, 2, 3, you've got numbers, isn't it? Like, that's the thing. And at the end of the day, these numbers represent failures, really. Because this is oh, you slept with this guy. What happened? Oh, it didn't work out. You slept with this guy. No, it didn't work out. You slept with this guy. It didn't work out. Like, it's actually a representation of failures.
Again, with this failure thing,
Unless the woman just wants to throw a box around, and then that's a different
again, that is
situation.
not a representation. I feel like I feel like again, as human beings, this is what we all tend to do, whether we like are thinking of it or not. But we tend to speak on life based on what we see and what we experience. There's not really an actual study out there to actually back up what we're saying. That's just my experience. The way you're speaking,
but we can use intelligence.
Life to mine.
Yeah, but we can use intelligence as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, our intelligence is still built on our experiences,
But listen. Yeah, but we have to use intelligence that we know from the real world. We know that most people. Hold on, because you're saying this racking up numbers or mileage is doesn't represent the average woman or whatever. But the average woman is not getting married to the first man that she sleeps with. The average woman is not making a family with a high school sweetheart. That's not true.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't have high school sweethearts whatsoever in general.
Bro, but again, like, okay, cool. There's some people that didn't do nothing, but I would say majority of people have done something. The majority of people have slept with somebody by the age of 20, 22.
Again, I feel like, well...
You don't agree with that?
No, I'm saying that I don't have a study. If you can show me something, that would be absolutely fantastic.
Oh my God. Like, okay, let me ask you lot in the chat. Do you think the majority of people, I'm not just talking about women, yeah? I'm just talking about the majority of people, yeah? Like, if they've been trying to get into relationships as well, they've been trying to date and get in relationships, don't you think that majority, let's not even say 22, by the age of 25, they've slept with somebody, bro?
Yeah,
they slept with somebody, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, you're a human being. You have urges. You're a human being.
Yeah, I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying.
Go on.
What?
Oh, what happened to your audio? Where's your audio gone? What is going on? What's going on? What is going on? You was on a roll. Hey, big up to everyone. Make sure you're all following my TikTok, you know, because I'm gonna be doing more of these.
Sorry, I had to. My brother came in the room.
Alright, go on, go. Let's go.
I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying, because the way I heard it, maybe I wasn't understanding it right or whatsoever. Maybe you can explain it again. The way you were describing it was that, like, the average woman has all these high crazy numbers, and so because she feels she's quote unquote running out of time, she's gonna settle with somebody that's on her level.
I'm saying that the average woman out there, yeah, she's going to want a guy that's probably not on her looks level. She's gonna want a guy that's above her looks level. That's the first point of call. Yeah, because women usually date up, and then you could add the factor of money and protection, provision, blah blah blah, right? So what happens is, when she's aiming at guys that are not on the same level as herself, them guys are going to tend to be the players. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because it's not only that girl that's looking at that guy, it's all girls looking at that guy. And more often than not, especially in the younger years, that guy is not going to commit to anyone. He's just going to play the field. Yeah? Whether it's right or wrong, that's usually what happens, bro. Yeah? So when these average women, they go and sleep with Chad and Tyrone thinking that they can make him or turn him into a boyfriend, and then it doesn't work. So then boom, that entanglement ends. Then she goes and tries to find another one. Then that doesn't work out. Then she goes like, bro, that's how body count goes up slowly, quite quickly, you know.
I don't think that's the case, but in terms of what you said, but don't a lot of women tend to date a man based off his like personality, not how he looks?
No, bro, no. I think that's
A lot of
lie.
women, I think
That's a Disney lie.
I think
Listen,
I can speak as a woman based on what I've
yeah, you
experienced,
can
what
speak
other
for
women
yourself.
say. Yeah, but as a woman and based on what other women have said, a lot of women tend to date men based on their personality. Oh, I like his personality. And if we're being honest, a lot of men are not that physically attractive. And was there not a whole thing about like medium ugly guys? Like when you
Wow,
look at
you're proving the point. Do you realize you just proved the point by saying that?
how?
You just said the majority of guys are not attractive, most are medium ugly. You just
Yeah, but
proved my
yeah,
point.
exactly.
You
Yeah,
proved
because
my point because I can't see you in it, yeah. And
yeah.
I don't know. What would you rate yourself out of 10?
Well, it depends. Sometimes I wake up and I feel like an 8. Sometimes I feel like a 7.
This is what I'm saying. This is women,
Yeah,
bro.
but no, but that's the
This
thing
is
when it comes.
women, bro.
But King Richez. But what I'm trying to say is, when it comes to attraction, it's more than just looks. That's why I'm saying personality. Women are attracted to the personality.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know, bruv. No. All right? Because at the end of the day, when you first meet somebody, you don't see their personality. You see what they look like.
Yeah, but
So
sometimes when you look at someone, you're
like
not
this is why
registering how they look.
people are not real. At least I'm real. I'll say, yeah, I care about a woman's looks. I do care.
Yeah, but no, but what I'm saying is sometimes you meet someone, but you're not registering their looks. When I go to the cashier, I'm not saying this person's attractive, this person's unattractive, but if I get to see the person and I'm constantly seeing him and he's serving me and I'm like, oh, he is actually quite nice, I'd like to
Yeah, but
like.
how would you get to the? This is the thing. You're not thinking about
Yeah,
it.
but
How would you get to
not
the point?
everything is facial point though.
Hold on. How would you even get to the point of seeing this guy again if when you initially see him, you're not attracted to him?
I'm not
Because
registering attractiveness though.
because if what you're saying is true, that means every guy that approaches you, no matter how ugly they are, you give them a chance because they could be a good personality.
No, I'm saying I'm not basing it based on like physical looks. Like if I see somebody, like let's say for example, I go to like H&M and I see a man at the cashier. I'm not saying is he ugly or is he attractive. That doesn't go in my mind. I don't register that.
I'm talking about guys that try to holler at you.
So when the person approaches me,
Why am I?
if I don't,
Who cares about the cashier at H&M? That's
it was
irrelevant,
just an
bro.
example, King Richard.
No, but that doesn't make sense because we're
It
talking
does
about.
though.
It doesn't make sense because we're talking about basically attraction. So like how powerful somebody's looks is in the whole dating thing. Because in my opinion, if somebody not just women, but if somebody's not doesn't find them attractive on first sight, like it's instantly that's disqualification. Do you get what I'm saying? That person's gonna have to do a lot of hard work to change that. Do you get what I'm saying? And even if they, people disqualify and reject people based off looks like instantly.
Yeah, of course, but women do tend to give them a chance more as opposed to men.
Really?
Absolutely. If
Really?
a woman is not attractive, she's going to find it much more difficult than a man because a man can at least have
How
money,
tall are
have a
you?
personality, be funny.
How tall are you?
5'5".
5'5". Would you date a guy that's 5'5"?
Preferably not, no.
Would you date a guy that's 5'6"?
No, 5'8" minimum.
5'8" minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah.
5'8" minimum, yeah?
Mhm.
What is the average height of a guy in the UK?
Is it not 5'8"?
I think it's about 5'8", 5'9" actually.
Yeah.
So you're saying the average guy is only meeting your requirement at the minimum.
No, I'm literally saying that like
You're funny, man.
well, I'm just saying like as a 5'5" woman, if I was to date someone, I prefer them to be at least 5'8". What's the issue?
Because you've already narrowed your dating pool significantly.
Is that not the
Because
average though?
because if you're putting something, because think about it, yeah. If I say, I would only want to date a girl that is 5'8" at the minimum, when I know that the majority of no, actually, sorry, let me rephrase that. If I was to say I would only date a woman that's 5'6" at the minimum, and I know that majority of women are like 5'5", bruh, like I'm kind of putting myself in a tight spot in it, because I'm basically making the majority of women like not not really desirable in my pool of options. I'm not making the average, which is the most, which is the majority, which is the mode, which is the median. Yeah, I'm making them be at the bottom of my pool of what I'm looking for. That's not really a good strategy, because that's the majority.
Yeah, but the majority of men that I see are always taller than me. Literally, the majority of men I walk in my day-to-day life are all taller than me, and I
Yeah,
don't see
because those are
that.
the ones you notice.
Not really. No, if a man is small, you're gonna notice him more. No,
So you notice guys that you don't find attractive.
no, you're not understanding. You think because a man's height, then automatically I find him attractive. So many things
No, I know.
are
I
part
don't
of the
see it
conversation.
automatically. I'm just
No,
making
but
a
you're
point.
making it seem like that, though. There's
No, I'm
so
just
many
making a
factors that play a
point.
part into it.
No, I'm just making a point. I'm just making a point. The point is, looks matter. And if you try to act like, no, I think most women date based on personality. I don't think that's true. I think that's Disney
I
talking.
think we need to have a proper conversation. I don't want to take too much time because Sarah's there. But
All right,
I'll
cool,
follow
cool,
you and
cool.
I'll probably
Yeah,
jump
I'm
on
gonna
another
follow you
live.
back in it. Yeah. I'm gonna follow you
Okay.
back now.
But thank you so much. Everyone have a lovely evening.
Awesome in East and that. You get me? That's good that you date brothers though. I was surprised. That's good.
Yeah, everyone says that it's fine.
All
Anyway,
right, have
have
a
a good
good
night.
evening.
Bye.
All right, bye. All right, cool. Sarah.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for letting me join.
We got an American. Uh-oh. Here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Are we allowed? Please don't
Yeah,
kick
yeah,
me
yeah.
out.
No, do you know why? Because you know why? I lived in America, innit? I lived in America for 5 years because I did college football over there. And when I started my social media, I started while I was in America, and I had an American girlfriend.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know everything. I'm not gonna say, oh, I know everything about America, but I lived with you lot. Like I know I know what is going on. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So go on.
5 years is a decent time, and obviously you sound like someone who catches on quick, so that's like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man. I had the whole college football experience and the red cups and the parties and yeah, all of that.
That's what's up.
But yeah,
So
what were
the
you saying?
conversation is just relationships in general.
Now I would say that body count, only men care about body count, or body count only matters to men.
Um,
What do you think about that?
I mean, yeah, it counts, but I think I also have this perception that I think a guy um who I feel like a guy who, okay, as far as like
Get
him
the words
asking,
out, love.
yes, I'm trying to find the best way to like just put it.
Just keep
I'm
it
not
real.
trying to be,
You see,
huh?
this is the thing. If you just keep it real, it'll be easy. But you're trying to sugarcoat it. You're trying to sprinkle sprinkles on it. Yeah, you're trying to put the spread, the sandwich spread in the middle. Like, nah, man. Just say it how it is.
Okay, well, the thing is, it's, as far as men, it's a rhetorical question, because if he knows if that girl is not, does not have a high body count, right? And then if he can already tell that she does have a high body count, the funny thing about it is he's actually gonna ask her how many guys you've been with, right? And he's probably expecting like any kind of answer, but he's already assessed that before he even spoke to her anyway.
Yeah, like I feel like yeah, like you can kind of get an energy of certain women, like because again, if you've had a lot of women in your life, you tend to start to see the patterns
Yeah,
in
yeah.
behavior and things they say, and when they describe their past and their experiences and the kind of things they've been into. You can, I mean, like for instance, if you come across a girl that she's a party girl, she's been going out since she was 18. She's been going out, going out, going out. She's been going to all the holidays, Afro Nation, what is it, a Cancun, all of them things, bro. What do you expect? She done bike week in bike week NBA All Star weekend, bro. What do you think, bro? Like, what do you think she'd be doing? Especially if she's good looking. Oh my god, bro. Hello.
No, I'm surprised to hear you. So are you sort of excusing a girl who's attractive on a certain level, and are
No,
you saying?
no. I'm not excusing anything. I'm just stating the facts. I'm not excusing it. I'll be real.
Damn.
Also,
But
do you want to hear
but
something
wait, but
crazy?
if he's looking at her and he's understanding that by looking at her, like, but is he most likely like generally interested in her though?
I think that guys are, if a guy's talking to a woman that he finds exceptionally attractive, he's gonna hope that she's not a 304.
She's not a three or
He's gonna
four.
hope that she's not a bop. Do you get it? He's gonna hope, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, like she's hot, she dresses provocative on Instagram, and she goes to clubs and stuff, but maybe she's not a bop though. Do you get what I'm saying? Just she might be the unicorn, and now she's gonna be my unicorn girlfriend. Yeah, like guys hope in it.
Uh,
That's how guys get in trouble when they. That's how a lot of these celebrities they end up dating these IG baddies, trying to have real relationship. Then the relationship blows up in their face. Or 10 years later, the woman ends up leaving the guy, cheating, like doing all these kind of things because the guy thinks, oh, either he turns a blind eye or he hopes that she's good, or I don't know, bro. I don't know.
yeah, I think when a guy's, is it hard for you guys to control attraction? It's like requires a lot of effort for you to ignore it, right?
Yeah, like if a woman is really really hot, yeah, and you're sleeping with her, it's hard to just stop sleeping with her. Think about it. It's hard. Like it's like you want to do it. Like it's not like, oh, you know what? I realized that she's a pop. I shan't be dealing with her anymore. No, you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Ah, she's a bot, but oh my god, her body's amazing. Her face, when I look in her eyes, man, oh my god, like you just want that. You just want that as a guy. Like, do you get what I'm saying? But it's hard because then the reality sets in, and you're like, raw, like she's not to be trusted. And I'll say this as well. I don't want to get your opinion. I want to get you women's opinion on this. I think that most eights, nines, and tens are they automatically not wifey material.
Yeah, but that's the trick that they fall for, right? Because I think this whole culture of like instant gratification and not knowing what it's like to work hard because people around you make you feel like you don't have to, like that's a them problem. And the fact that they fall for that, like that's like I don't even know what to say. But then I guess people would think that the ugly people have to use their brains and be smart, right?
She said
Right?
ugly people have to use their brains. No, but I get what you're saying though. There's truth to that. There's truth to that. And like the less attractive people actually have to cultivate a personality. Like they
Hmm.
actually have to have a personality. They have to be funny. They have to, have social skills. Where a lot of times, especially like pretty women, they don't even have to have a
No.
personality like that.
Yeah, no, that's true. Unless I had like a bitchy mother.
All of that as well. Like, so do you agree that like do you think body count matters to women?
Body counts definitely. See, the thing about it is like I think it does, right? I would like to think that it does. It does, right? But I'm hearing you probably going to say that it generally doesn't, right? And for me personally, like, I'm not saying this to sound like I'm delusional, right? It's like that thing where you just have that preference, but whether it's like real or not, I don't really want my guy to like be someone who has slept around, right? Or at least when I speak to him, he sounds like he's not just going to the club and just like smashing girls consistently left to right. Like, I'm not trying to sound self-righteous or anything, but it's like, I feel like, okay, cool, there's a time where at least I would like to think you should have gone through that phase where you were like, I don't know, just sleeping with a lot of women. But and then maybe not to say that you're not sleeping with multiple women right now, but I think it does help if he's sophisticated and clean about it, and you know what I mean. Then
Oh,
you
so
can
you
kind
don't
of,
mind if he's had a lot of box, yeah? He slept with loads of women, but as long as he's sophisticated about it,
yeah,
yeah,
like
you don't mind.
yeah, that's the reality, right? As long as he's clean and he's smart and intelligent and sophisticated about it, and you know, I can't be mad at him. You know, I guess then we'll figure it out.
You just and thank you for proving my point. This is what I'm saying. This is why I don't understand why women are trying to act like now. If he's got a high body count, I care. You don't care. All you care about is that his willy's clean. Yeah, his willy's clean. Yeah, he's poked it in a lot of boxes, but it's clean, and he's done it in a sophisticated way.
So how does a guy do that if he knows he's been with a lot of women and he is dealing with a lot of women? How does he stay clean? Honestly.
Yeah, as long as it's not bringing no pathogens, yeah, then it's all right, isn't it? There you go.
But
Like,
how
hey, you're from
how do
America,
you
yeah?
keep it
Listen,
clean when you're
listen.
sleeping with so many women? Because you know we all know like the condom breaks. Like, come on.
Yeah. But hey, what I was gonna say, yeah, I know you know who King 6'8" the Great is. I know you do.
Who is the greatest?
6'8" the Great.
6'8".
Yeah, that guy. He's on YouTube, like he's on social media.
What? I must be like totally like under a rock because I don't even know who you're talking about.
Oh, swear, he's literally 6'8". Yeah,
Six
black
foot
guy.
eight.
Yeah,
Okay.
6'8",
Oh,
black
that's
guy.
super. No, that's too tall.
He walks around with a big chain with a K on it. Yeah, and then he's like basically he's a model as well. Do you get what I'm saying? So he's got the social media, like literally, he puts out videos. I've done loads of reactions to his videos on YouTube, yeah, where like girls just come up to him, like literally, like and not average looking, like above average looking girls will just like women will just come up to him and start talking like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Oh, like they'll be staring at him, and do you get what I'm saying? Like, so like a guy like that. Well, you've already said he's too tall, but I think that's cap because you're in America, and I know women are obsessed with tall men in America. I know that. Yeah. Like a guy like that, he's not gonna have trouble getting a nice, good girlfriend. They're not gonna think, oh, he slept with loads of girls, and I'm not gonna be with him. I don't believe that.
Yeah, I think in general they're not, but then you know you do obviously not to be the not everyone police, but like you obviously get those women where that stuff is not really attractive.
That what? Say that again.
The whole like attraction around this guy, you know, some women don't appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Oh, because some of you girls you want a medium ugly guy, innit? Yeah, I see all the TikToks. I'm all over TikTok now. I'm all over watching everything.
I don't think girls really want to be with a guy who thinks they're better than them, especially when it comes to looks. You know?
Yeah, but wouldn't you say that women tend to date up?
But like the thing about it is a guy doesn't really have to be all that good looking. You know? Like I think being attractive
that guy 6'8", he's not. I wouldn't say he's a pretty boy, but like he's like obviously like no Diddy. He's a handsome guy, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And he's tall. He's got that. He stands out. You know, like he stands out.
Yeah, because of his height. I get it.
So like, I think a lot of women, and it wasn't even just like, because I was talking about Duke Dennis with one of the other callers, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, it's only a certain type of girl that would like Duke Dennis. It's the girls from the hood with the bust down 20 inch, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "All right, cool," but this 6'8" guy, he gets different types,
Yeah,
different.
I hear you.
Do you get what I'm
So,
saying?
like, do you think he feels like he doesn't need to approach anyone anymore?
He says it. He gives dating. He gives. I don't know why guys listen to him and take dating advice from him, which is so stupid. But he gives dating
Because they're
advice.
not him.
Yeah, because you, bro, he's 6'8". You're not 6'8". You're 5'6". What he's telling you to do is not gonna
It's
work for you,
different from
dummy.
the experience.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like you're better off getting dating advice from somebody that's like you. You get what
I
I'm saying?
hear you.
But yeah, so like he yeah in his dating advice that he gives out, he says don't approach women. He said, have you ever seen me approach women? Nah, they come up to me, dog. I'm like, of course they're gonna come up to you. They think you're in the NBA, bruv.
So, you think there's no one that he would approach? Like, it's just he just won't approach anyone. Not well. Like, what do you think
I
the
think that
type of woman he
I
will
think he would
approach?
approach, but he wouldn't be like doing the most. I think he would just be like the little hand gesture or the look or
So,
the little
how
come
do you
here or
think that
something.
woman would look like, or would have to be to just get that you speak of?
Say that again.
I guess like what type of woman that would look like or be as far as like him trying to like bare minimum hit on someone even though
I
like
think
he's
that it would have to be a girl that she would have to be very, very attractive and not like not a smutty looking attractive. Like she would have to be kind of more cute. There's different little like for instance, there's eights and nines, yeah. That
Mhm.
there's ones that look kind of like Instagram explore page. Do you get what I'm saying? Like they kind of she looks sexy, but she's not. She doesn't look wholesome. She don't look like a girlfriend, but she's hot. She's on fire. She's flames though. Like,
So she's strong minded.
bro.
She's like
Nah, we're talking
is
about
she
looks, girl.
huh?
We're
But
talking
is
about.
she like hot but like she's what is she
I don't trust
toxic
her.
strong or is she like
She's
hot
hot,
and
but I
like
don't trust her.
you don't trust her? So okay, so she's bad.
Yeah, she's a baddie, innit? Yeah, she's bad. She's bad. BAD. She's bad, like with the PHAT. Yeah, but then there's the ones that are like they're eights and nines, but they look like a girlfriend though. Like they
Hmm.
look like like this is the Disney movie that I was meant to live. Do you get what I'm
Oh my
saying?
gosh.
Like
I
this
hear
is
you.
the damsel in distress, and I'm the hero. I'm here to save you. Like you get me?
It has to be a unique narrative. Oh my
Not
gosh.
unique, not unique. No,
Not
no, no. But I'm
necessarily
just saying
unique.
that I'm
Okay.
just saying from what I know, because like I know guys that are like that. I wouldn't even necessarily say I'm like that, like a Tyrone guy. I think that I do well. I'm attractive. I'm a good looking dude, but I'm not flipping 6'8". Like, do you get what I'm saying? So it's just like when I've been around these kind of guys, the kind of girls that these kind of guys like kind of go like really like they're more on the kind of like girlfriend looking. They're hot, but they're like girlfriend looking.
I
They're
hear
not
you.
really that sleazy kind of Instagram explore page. Oh yeah, sex appeal. It's not really that type. You get what I'm saying? It's like not the ones with the exaggerated BBL, the obnoxious BBL, and the boobs hanging out and all of that.
Just natural beauty.
Yeah, beauty,
Like
the
is
real
it
one.
Scarlett, the actress Scarlett, what's her name again?
Scarlett, who's that?
Scarlett Johansson, the
Nah,
actress.
man. What do you mean, Scarlett Johansson? What the hell?
So like give me like an example who has
It's
like
not
that.
Scarlett Johansson, bruv. No, no. She's nah, bruv. I don't know. I can't even think of somebody, but like someone that's more like just decent. Look, they look decent. They look neat. This is how
Okay,
me and
well
my
then
mates, me
like
and
a
my mates
Beyonce,
describe it
like a
as neat. They look
Beyonce,
neat.
like a
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Yeah, she's like
Mm,
fly, and then she's got like that whole
maybe
like I
back in
could
the
marry
days,
you.
Beyonce. Maybe
Huh?
back in the day, Beyonce. Not now.
Destiny's Child.
Yeah, Destiny's Child Beyonce. Like she looked more like
Oh.
normal, just but she's very attractive, but she's more normal looking. You get what I'm saying? Like not trying so hard. Someone said Lato type.
Lato.
Lato.
Oh
Now,
no.
you know what? I find Lato attractive. I'm not gonna lie. Still,
Yeah, she's mad attractive, but
she's hot. She's
she's
hot.
but you don't instantly think, oh, she's wife material.
Nah, absolutely not. She looks like someone I'd probably date for a couple months and then yeah, just
I feel like
let
Lori
it go.
Harvey, if we didn't know her movements, she technically has that look.
Say that again.
Lori Harvey, if we didn't know her, she technically has that look. Like she's hot, but I think she
Yeah,
also
Laurie
looks
Harvey.
wife
Yeah,
material.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Laurie Harvey. Yeah, she's got the look of like, oh, I want to make her my girlfriend. Like,
Yeah.
but we know she's a bot. So. He moves on fast.
Yeah, she kind of reminds me of like J Lo or something.
Yeah, like, bro, nah, man. I just can't believe you said Scarlett Johansson, bro. That is, I don't.
Because I just thought,
what is going on?
because I mean, I hope I'm like saying her name correctly, and I'm talking about the person that I think it is.
Yeah, the
But
one
she's
from
got like those
Avengers.
plump, she's got those plum pink lips, right? And then she's like, no.
I mean, do you know what? I can see, like, she's not bad looking. She's an attractive white woman, but nah, man, that's not. Nah, bruv. I'm not breaking my neck. Like, oh, bro, where's she gone? Like, no, bruv. No. It's okay. She's gone now. It's okay, bruv.
So
But
like,
like Laurie Harvey, yeah, now we're talking. That's the right ballpark now. You get
so
what I'm
like,
saying?
how do you like, if you know that a situation is not good for you to be in, morally speaking, but you want to take advantage of the attraction to at least get the most that you can get out of it. You know what I mean? Like before you even, there is an opportunity where that moment arrives where this person has access to you, if they can even do the thing that would even get you there, right? It's like I'm trying to figure out like how do I am able to get from this guy, because I want benefits. I want benefits, right? And I
What do
know
you
that
mean?
if
What do you
and
mean you want benefits? What do you mean?
I'm just saying, like, he's one of those guys where you could tell he's really attractive, and he probably feels like he doesn't need to approach women, right? And you're like, he's married, right? And then you have like this strong attraction towards me. It's mutual, but I'm not doing anything about it because there's circumstances around it where it's just not advisable on either side to actually even entertain it. But it's hard because like the attraction is strong. It's so strong that he even ended up having a child by another woman, and this guy is supposed to be supposedly married. Obviously, that doesn't mean anything, and yet the girl is still with him, right? And you're doing all these things like giving me little opportunities, but you're preluding to me getting an opportunity, which I know is a build up to like a moment, to something that one could easily say will put me in a compromising situation. But I was like, I just want to learn how to play those optics, regardless of me being in a compromising situation, because I can't avoid the compromising situation. I'm already slowly playing into it.
Hey, all I can say to you is, at the end of the day, all I can say to you is, you're an adult, yeah, and you got to make adult decisions.
So what are you saying? That
Life
I'm
is
not thinking adult
life
right
is a lot
now?
harder than that. Life is harder than that, man. What do you mean? You got to do what makes sense. Like, I don't get it. Like, just do what makes sense. Sometimes you lot make things so complicated. It's not complicated. You know what the right thing to do is. But you're. Oh, I've got to weigh the pros and the cons, and yeah, but if I do that, I'm compromised. And in his past, he's done this, but currently he's got a girlfriend and he's actually married. But he had a baby with the other girl, but I'm still involved as well. So what should I do? Like, it's like, what do you mean, bro? Oh my god, it's so crazy.
Oh wow.
It's
So I
okay.
felt
It's
like by
okay. You're
just
not the only one. A lot of women do this stuff.
so, but it sounds like you're saying I should just stay a hell away from that situation.
Duh. What do you think? Why is this even a question?
Oh my gosh, don't do that.
Do you know
I
how many
hear
men?
you.
There's so many men out there that probably want you that you are ignoring. Okay, let me ask you this: would you rate yourself out of 10?
I mean, I don't really.
Would you rate
Damn.
yourself?
Okay, no, like me. I see. That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to say that because I don't want to be on some bullshit. But like, I mean, I don't think I'm ugly. Okay, I'm doing it
What
again,
is
aren't
the
I?
number?
It's just the number. It is so hard to choose. Okay, I think I will just. It's fine. I would give myself a 6 plus.
Okay, that's reasonable. That's
Yeah.
reasonable. That's reasonable. Why would you? Why? What makes you say 6 though?
Because the reality of the world we live in, the racial hierarchy, I have to consider those
What?
optics.
Racial hierarchy. Hey, listen. You're just
Or
saying
yeah,
anything.
what social, racial, whatever.
Yeah, nah. Listen, interracial topic is tomorrow. Don't worry. Yeah. Listen,
Uh,
we're talking about you personally. Yeah, you said 6, so that's your opinion of yourself, and I'm asking you.
that's my opinion of what I think I'm supposed to choose. Yeah.
It's not about what you're supposed to choose. It's about what do you honestly believe. That's what I want to know.
I mean,
Because I know most
I,
women. Most women think they're 10.
I mean, that's why I would say at least 6 plus. I wouldn't straight go for like a 7. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think is kind of holding you back from being a strong 7 or maybe 7 plus? Is it face? What do you think it is?
Yeah. I mean, I think, yeah, I feel like I just, yeah, I think I want to be more toned and slender and stuff like that. And some people like it. I feel like I'm too curvy, and I don't know.
What are you plus size? Are you plus
Huh?
size? Are you plus
No,
size?
but I'm not fat. And I think at least in pant size, I'm like a U right now. Unfortunately, I'm like a US 10.
That's good. Size 10, size 12. That's like the
But
best
here's the
sizes.
thing: I would love to be a size 4, and I think when I quite recently when I was a size 4, between size 4 and size 6, I honestly felt my best. I would give myself like a 7 or an 8. Like that's how good I thought about myself, right? Like for real.
I think a lot of the beauty standards you have to take into consideration like the market. So if your market is black guys, then having more weight is gonna like not weight but being curvier is gonna be more appreciated than if like maybe your market is white
Yeah, but
guys.
I don't see value in that experience. I think I've kind of like leaned towards the people who have a tendency of not necessarily going for that. That's not like a factor or like
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. I respect it. I hear you. I
Yeah, because
respect
I'm
it.
more like about the mind, and I like guys who like to consider like, oh, I don't care about all that stuff. Like I actually am looking for like a
Are
person of
you about the
progress.
mind though?
Huh?
Are you about the mind?
Listen, I wouldn't. I get it. Like I wouldn't. I am about the mind for real. Do I?
Before the
But
guys looks.
I'm almost
Before
always
the
be
guys
about the mind because
looks.
I'm. Hmm.
Before the guys looks.
Oh, me as far as the guys,
Mm.
I like a bit of both. Attraction and mind. Like, whoo, hooray!
Look. She's already thinking about. She's already thinking about them, man, bro. Alright, let me ask you this because I asked the other caller. What celebrity like what guys do you find attractive? Like celebrity example, like who comes to mind that you think yeah he's hot?
I just don't like his movements, but Chris Brown.
Oh my god, the most obvious.
I have to. I would have to give it to him. It is what it is.
You know
Um,
what I genuinely think? I honestly believe this. Yeah, I think that if Chris Brown wasn't the celebrity he is, I don't think you lot would be going so crazy about him. You know.
that's
Like,
weird.
that's not me hating. Like, I just honestly, because
Oh.
for instance, the 6'8" guy, yeah,
Mhm.
like no Diddy, yeah, you can see that he's a handsome dude. Like, women are gonna find it. You can see, like, some people you can just. It's like you girls. You can see when a woman is attractive. You can see it. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, but Chris Brown kind of looks like he could be a normal guy.
Yeah, but you know who would not necessarily lose his attraction? He became a normal guy. That the leading actor of that show Empire, the guy with the green eyes.
I don't know, but if he's black with green eyes, then he's already an oddity, an outlier.
So like, you remember that show Empire?
What you talking about? The old guy. I know who you're talking about. He's kind of old now.
Now, but I'm not talking about him now. I'm just talking about in general, especially when he was young. Like that, I think that for me, unfortunately, I don't see a lot of those guys. And I actually, if I'm in proximity with a guy like that who's got like that character, that mind and looks, it's just, oh, please
You
don't
mean
put me
you
there.
mean you mean when you come across a black guy with green eyes? You mean that doesn't happen very often? Yeah, I know. I can imagine.
Oh my gosh, whatever. I don't know why I'm a sucker for that, but whatever. It is what it
How many
is.
black guys have you come across with green eyes in your life?
Not that many.
Not surprised. Hey, you're funny, man. Alright, cool. But so yeah, so basically you like Tyrones, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just throw me in there. It is.
yeah. I know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I was trying to be different, but I'm just like everybody else.
That's what I'm saying. And this is the thing. Like, I just like when I talk about these things. It's not me trying to attack you or attack women or anything like that. It's just me stating the obvious. And sometimes you lot have not really looked at it, like because you're living this thing. Do you get what I'm saying? You're living it, so you don't really look at it. But me, I feel like I'm very observant. I've always been like that, like analytical and observant. So I look at people's behavior and you start to see the patterns. And yeah, most women kind of do the same things in terms of dating. They go for the same kind of guys. Yeah? And then you end up seeing high mileage. Because these guys don't commit. These guys just come and pump and dump and get out of there. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So, anyway, I just want to wrap it up. I'm going to let you have your last thought before I wrap it up, man.
Ask me a question.
Alright, cool. So, if you came across a guy who was perfect personality, yeah, he had the right mindset, treated you nice, paid for things and all of that, because I know you American women love guys paying for everything. Yeah.
Isn't it like that in the UK? I feel like it should be.
It is,
the
but
same.
it's not as intense as it is in America.
Really?
It's like, can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you automobile bills?
Oh, very forward, right? But like, isn't it like more likely to find relationships where a guy and a girl can actually start together and finish together? Like, you know what I mean? What? Like, like the whole started from the bottom from here. Like, are there a lot of guys in the UK who would love to start at a bottom with a girl and be a meaningful relationship?
Yeah,
and then
I think that's not just UK. I think that's on Earth.
Yeah, but like it's not like that in America. Unless he's
guys,
using her and being deceptive or whatever the case may be.
Guys in America have no choice. It's different.
Why you say that?
America's a different animal. Like so
it is an animal. You agree?
I've had about I've had about 4 American girlfriends. Yeah, some mostly black, 1 white. Yeah, and bruh, I don't know. You lot are different
Well,
culture, different. Like the way you lot
yeah.
look at things, like the responsibilities is just different. You lot are intense with it. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man.
Well, I know that intensity that you speak of. You know, me personally, I'm not like that, right? I actually like to be on the softer side of things, preferably. You know what I mean? I actually don't want to be in that type of, dynamic, 1,000,000%. I don't even like it amongst like women to women, you know what I mean? But I adapt, it is what it is, if I have to be a certain way just to get this gal off my neck, I don't know how y'all Brits say it, then, it is what it is. But when I go home, I go back to how I am.
I hear that you talk a good game, but I don't know.
You don't believe me?
You talk, nah, I don't know, man. You just said a minute ago, yeah, I'm just like everybody else. So, but when you said that, I was like, all right, cool. She's like everyone else, did it? But
Okay, well, fair enough.
but
I'll
anyway,
say
like,
like
I wanted to get to the
I've
question.
definitely.
I wanted to get to the question I wanted to ask you. Yeah, if you was with a guy that he did everything financially, he was the right kind of person mentally, blah blah blah, and he was a tyro and he's good looking as well. Yeah,
Hmm.
but he's got a body count of 350.
And he's telling me this. Why? Or
No,
I
you
just
just
have.
know. Like I don't know. I don't know how you know. Maybe you found his list. Yeah, some guys got list in it. Yeah, and you
Well,
found his list.
I think for me, then all personally for me, all that's gonna tell me, especially if I like him, is that I'm not really always. I think I'm gonna like try to like tame him. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna really make myself so available, like type of thing. I feel like I would probably like would want him to earn it. You know what I mean? And then I'll
No, but
I'll
I'm saying
give.
you're already date. You're already like exclusively seeing each other now. But and then you find out.
But that's what I'm saying. I'll start to. Oh snap! But like, oh
But you
yeah,
like him
okay.
already. You already like him. He knows that you like him as well. Like so now
Uh-huh.
you what? What are you gonna do? Start playing games? Like silly. It's too late. You now you've got a choice. Are you gonna continue this or are you going to walk away?
I mean, I'm not gonna walk away because I'm already with him, right?
Okay,
But if
okay.
I
All right, go on, go on.
Yeah, I think I know myself. I think if I'm with a guy and we're in a relationship and I like him and then I find out something like that, I'm still gonna be with him, right? But if I find out that he's still at that high go, you know what I mean? I would be completely like taken aback. I would then start working my way towards leaving this guy.
Okay, let me change it. What if it's like about a month and a half into knowing the guy and then you find that out? Would you just stop talking to him?
I mean, it would definitely it will rewire me, definitely, right? But depending on who this guy is and what's going on, like it would just reinform my movements. That's
Oh,
for
so now it
sure.
depends on what he is and what he's got. Would you let him
Yeah,
hit? Would you let him
absolutely.
hit?
If Listen, if I could still like what's going on in spite of that, yeah, I'll still let him hit.
I love the honesty. Well done. I respect the honesty. That's one thing I like about American women, yeah? You lot just say it how it is. That's one thing I respect about you lot, man. You lot don't care. Like, and I love that because I don't care, innit? I'm the same. I don't give a crap. I will say it, innit? But that because I asked you that because I kind of knew the answer you was gonna give,
Ah,
and you actually said everything perfect. Now, if you flip that onto me, and it's a thing where you ask me, oh, if I just started to talk to some girl for a month and a half, and like I find out
yeah,
she's got a
that's a
body
no
count of
no.
350 guys, bro, this can't go nowhere.
Mm.
I don't even care if she's nice to me. I don't care.
But guess what? I think if you were dealing with like a Megan Good, I don't think you. I think you would still deal with her.
You
Cause
think that, don't you? No,
yeah,
you know what would happen if I was with Megan Good? what would happen is I just keep her around and keep searching quietly. Yeah, quietly. I'll keep searching. Do you know why? Because in my mind, and I know it's kind of petty, but or some will say he's being insecure. But I always think of like if you was with a woman who's a bop, yeah, she steps around, just throwing her box around everywhere. There's a high risk that you're gonna bump into guys that she slept with.
Mm.
There's a high risk you might even know someone she slept with.
And you don't want that.
No, no way. I'm sorry, I just couldn't take it serious. Like, oh yeah, one of my mates or associates has slept with my missus, and this is a guy I speak to, and I have to see.
Are
Even
you
if it's not the
serious?
time, that's embarrassing.
Whoa.
That's embarrassing.
They are. I think some might say you're really intense, or it's
Yes.
high. It's like the standard is very, very like high.
You think that's what not wanting a woman that slept with 350 guys is very, very high standard?
No, 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 no. Eliminate that dynamic. I'm saying if you're with a girl and then you find out that she slept with one of your friends or an associate, and you like want to start declining her because of that, but she's not doesn't have a high body count. You're not saying that, right?
I never added the low body count into it, but even if it was a low
Oh,
body count, that's
even that's what
still
I'm saying.
nah, because that's how men are. We're territorial creatures, man. We want exclusivity with our woman. We don't want it to be
Yeah, but that
do you know
that
one
type
thing
of
about men?
exclusivity
Ignorance is bliss.
it sounds really hot.
One thing about men, ignorance is bliss. But like, if I know as well, like, and to be honest, ignorance isn't even bliss because then that's worse. If someone he knows, or God forbid, a friend has slept with your missus hasn't told you, bro. Usually these secrets come out one way or another, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then he finds out later down the line, after months and months, a year of being that, oh yeah, your mate Timmy slept with Susie. You're gonna be devastated. You're gonna be like, right, so you not been holding these secrets behind my back. All these times I've been high-fiving Timmy, and Timmy's laughing at me because he slept with my missus, and she's looking in my eyes, acting like nothing happened, like he ain't had him inside her.
Yeah, but like you're
Like she
obviously a
didn't
man
suck
and you're
his
about
willy.
your respect, but like what's with the guy who then stays? What type of guy is he? Because
He's
I
just
always
a
really
guy that
like
hit
that.
it and quit it. That actually makes it even worse because that means that your friend didn't see her as anything worth keeping around, but you do though. That is trash.
Yeah,
That's
well,
a
the
horrible
reality is
situation.
some guys could just be comfortable. They share bills with this person. They, live in the same whatever apartment
Nah, we
house.
don't do that over here. We're not comfortable with that over here. We don't do that. That's too much
So
confusion
you
and
just so
that's
you
too
just
much
always
juices being
technically,
mixed
if
up.
you have
Yeah.
to, at any point in time, you're gonna put a woman on her toes.
Say that again?
I'm saying so, like basically, at any point in time, if you have to, you're gonna put a woman on her toes, no matter how good the relationship is and how everything's been going well.
I think that, and I know this sound wild, yeah, but I feel like a guy always has to keep vigilance, like when he's dating.
So you just never let your guard down,
Nope,
like
nope. I don't
so.
believe in that.
So what's the type of guy that lets his guard down and just lets things,
A
fly? I'm
guy,
more
a guy, a
comfortable.
guy that believes in fairies.
Madness. So what kind of guy believes in fairies now? Is he
Guys
like
that
not
think
academically strong? Is he like I have an average job
it's
or
not academics. Academics ain't got nothing to do with it.
Mhm.
He's just like some guys. They're like puppy dogs. Like they're just like they're so desperate to fall in love. And it just makes them weak. Do you get what I'm saying? And they just believe, women are sugar and spice and all things nice, and they can never do no wrong. And if a girl's attractive, then she's automatically got the halo effect and all of this. No, fam. No. There's some
he
pretty
goes to
women.
church?
There's some pretty women that look decent that will ruin you, and they won't feel guilty. and that's it. So be vigilant, and that's it. The hell?
That's insane.
What the hell on say? What the hell on? What the hell on, bruv? What the bruh? This is why guys end up throwing themselves off of bridges
That's crazy.
and throw themselves out the window because they're gonna, oh, I just want to be in love, and they're not vigilant. Then the next thing, Susie went off and slept with Perry next door while you was at work because you thought it was all sweet, bro. Silly guys, bro.
Not that ass.
Silly guys, especially in this day and age where most people are just about themselves and just like ruthless, bro. Like you gotta be careful, you know. And I'm not saying all women will do that. I'm not saying that, but you have to be careful outside, man, because there's a lot of demonic people out there that do not care. They'll do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So this I don't know, keep your eyes open.
But that thing of like everything is going good, but you're always vigilant. Do you think that makes the relationship exciting?
Maybe. Maybe. But it's not something, it's not preferable because I think everybody wants peace in their life at the end of the day.
Yeah, I guess it's like you just got to know what the balance is.
And this is why I say to guys, yeah, like obviously maybe not for the guys that are like 5 out of 10, but if you're like a guy that's a 6 or 7 out of 10, your best bet for a peaceful life with a woman is to be with like maybe a woman that's a 5. Because she's gonna look, she's still being with you. She'll still look at you as like, oh, you are. She's still going up like by dating you. Do you get what I'm saying? And then at the same time, try to maximize everything in your life. Try to make yourself the best possible version of yourself. Like you have to make it so that she looks at you like, rah, like I don't want to lose this guy. I'm not gonna take any stupid risk because if I lose this guy, then I'm lucked out. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't try and look at it like, oh yeah, she just loves me and I love her. You're an idiot, bro. Because that's a feeling.
That's refreshing to hear. You know, that's nice that's what you guys understand. You have to go for. You know.
I'm not have to do nothing. Like, yeah, but at the end, the other side of it, or you could just be a bachelor and smash bad bees, like, and that's it.
And he just be okay with that and not want nothing more meaningful.
Hey, I've been doing it, so. And I'm not even capping still. So it is what it is. People know me in real life. They know what I'm on.
So, but haven't you already estimated, okay, at this point in time, I'm going to start looking for something serious? Or you just like,
yeah, I'm on the lookout. I'm on the lookout for the right one. Like, but in the meantime, what do you want me to do? I mean,
are you looking casually, or you're gonna know just by seeing her? Like, okay, finally, I feel like you already know what you're looking for.
I know what I'm looking for. I know what I want. Like,
so, like, why can't you find her? Like, you know what I mean? Or you?
Like, I met a girl. Alright, cool. I met a girl that, like, by all the guys' opinion, when I showed the girl's picture to like men that I knew, they said she's an 8. Right? Cool. As I got to know her, in the first like week or so, I knew she's not wifey material. Like I knew it wasn't gonna go. No, it wasn't. It's not long term. This is not long term. Like I can drag it on for as long as I can, but eventually she's gonna be like, "What the hell are we doing?" Like, and then I'm gonna be like, "Well, I don't know."
So you're looking for it mentally, because at the same time, but you're also knowing that you have already like a general pool, and you're like, out of this pool, that all right, now he's got like the right mindset.
The right mind, yes. And this is the thing, like, and this is what I've realized in the last couple of years. It's the mind is so important. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Because the problem is there's even girls that are probably 5s, even below, and they ain't got the right mind either. They got a messed up mentality. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just like it's a mix and blend of the looks and the mind. But I would rather I'd rather pull back on the looks and have someone with a better mind at this point in life.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? But at the same
So
time, I'm
it's
still
like it's kind of like you already have what you want, but to secure it, you're just looking for just that one little, different thing mentally, and then it's like okay to see it go. So you're not even looking at like any other groups. You know what I mean? You
no.
would take.
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean?
Well, you have your pool, so obviously they have, a lot of similarities and whatnot. You've established that. So, like, you're technically then not going for that. I think as far as, like, looks, you're not just looking randomly. You're already established, like, what it is as far as that.
I like attractive women. Like that's it. I don't know what you're getting at,
No,
but
that's
I like
fine.
attractive
I
women.
mean, yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
But
It's
I
fine.
like okay, boom. I wouldn't be like with a woman that's below 5.
I hear you.
But that's me personally. Some other guys, if they was to ask me my advice to them, some other guys I might be like, bruv, you might want to look at 5s and 4s. Like respectfully. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Because of how you
Mm-hmm.
look, where you are in life, like loads of factors. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, but me personally, because when I look at my past history, my resume, my resume of work history, yeah, that lets me know what I can attract. It kind of lets me know where my level is. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so if I can attract like kind of hot women or nice looking women without having to be a simp and literally give them money and stuff like that, that kind of gives me the indication of where I stand in it and what I can really. Do you know what I mean? I know what my dating pool is, innit? But and
Yeah.
then once I start to realize what my market is, then I can like start to select them based on their mentality and their mind and their habit.
Great.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like that's why I say the lowest I'd probably go is 5. But a 5 is average looking, and a 5 is not on the
Yeah, but she
ugly.
could have other outstanding factors.
Yeah, she might be a 5, but when she gets done up, she looks like a 6.6 plus or a 7 maybe. When she gets done up, when she really tries hard, like
Uh-huh.
you get what I'm saying, like. Because I just think 8s, 9s, and 10s they're monetized. They're monetized. They're automatically gold diggers and monetized. 6s and 7s, like you, yeah, you girls are going after Chad and Tyrone prolifically, yeah. And then you got the 5s. The 5s are more. They want Chad and Tyrone too, and they want money as well. But they kind of are more humble because they know that okay, I'm not better looking than all of these there. Like, and the guys that these lot get, they may not be giving me as much attention as they're giving those girls. Do you get it? Like
Yeah.
they're more humble. They're gonna be more humble. Like, is it possible you could meet at 8, 9, 6, 7? That's humble, of course. Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
of course.
Like, but you know, I like to generalize, innit? That's my thing. I like to generalize things, like, because it just makes things easier to understand.
Mm-hmm.
You get it?